Hello, folks. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm here sitting in the Quarterdeck Arcade, and as you can see, things are looking a little bit different. I'm going to go to the multi-camera view. You can see that I've done quite a bit of the arcade shuffle already. And so, yeah, I mean, we're doing some exciting things here in the arcade. I don't have power running to that center section yet, but I'm working on it. But I thought today I'd come on live. I can't wait to put this thing together. So I'm off today. It's Good Friday. Blessings to all of you out there celebrating the holiday season this weekend with Good Friday today and Easter on Sunday. But yeah, I've made some purchases, and I did put that poll up earlier in the week asking, which should I buy first? And that's true. I did buy the XGames 4KP first, but then I got into a buying mode, and what you see on the lower right there is the second thing that I bought, second and third really, the Arcade2TV-XR, and you can see on the top there, you can see a MetaQuest 3. So I have not set up the MetaQuest 3 yet. We're not going to worry about doing the MetaQuest 3 today. I'm probably going to do that offline, get that all set up and going. But today I thought I'd get the Arcade2TV-XR going. And so we'll get right into it. I don't have anything to really talk about, so you guys don't want to hear me, except it's been a long night. I'm, as you folks know, I'm in the IT business. And so the domain that I manage, the email domain that I manage, is under a phishing attack. And I got a lot of it cleaned up this morning, very early, from about 3:30 to 5:30, before users started jumping on and checking their email. So hopefully the hackers will be quiet this weekend, and I can get a nice holiday weekend vacation going. I did take Monday off too, so I at one point got a shipping notice that my 4KP would be here on Monday. So I asked the boss, hey, could I have Monday off? I want to be here for it. And he said, sure. And then I got another shipping notice saying it's going to be here Saturday. So anyway, I'm going to say hi, a quick hi to Hockey Town and Kevgret. Both of you guys, really appreciate you being here. Excuse me, had to get a drink of water, but really appreciate both of you being here. Good to know that the X Arcade is pretty easy to put together. I'd like to be done with this really quick. I have chosen a TV to put it in front of. It's a TV that I had in here before. I'll move the camera a little bit so you can see it better. So there's my, I believe that's a 43-inch TV. I'm going to connect it to that. Part of the arcade shuffle that I did was move a couple of arcades out of this corner so I could put this setup in there. And then I said, well, it's time to start building out the middle again. So that's what I did. So yeah, let's get to it. I don't want to belabor the thing too long. Let's pick the right camera view here. I will just stick with that one. All right. So I'm going to set the MetaQuest aside for now. I did get, just to let you guys know, I got the actual MetaQuest. I got the full size one. I got the 512 gigabyte MetaQuest 3, and that of course comes with Arkham Shadow. I did some research before I made these purchases, and so I also have a Bobo VR S3, S3 Pro head strap with the battery in the back there. So all the research I did told me that this was a good head strap for that. Then I also got a spare battery here, a B100 battery from Bobo VR as well. So we're going to set this stuff aside. And I don't have my tablet. I don't have ready access to the chat. So I'm just going to keep going. Kevgret, about the this particular stand that I'm using is not able or not capable to swivel the monitor in the vertical direction. If I wanted to do that, I could probably unbolt it and then turn it, but you know, who wants to do that? So I may look into getting another stand where I can actually rotate the monitor itself. But for now, you know, just get a start. This is probably good. So I'm going to go ahead and start plugging my monitor here. I just did all this moving last night after work. All right, I'm gonna assume that the stand goes first. There is some damage to the stand box. So also, I did also order for the Arcade2TV-XR. I bought the spinner upgrade package, the $50 spinner upgrade. That's not here yet, so we're not going to wait for it. We'll put that in when it comes. So I need tools. I didn't prep for this. Usually when I prep for a live stream, I get my tools out, and then I'm going to use. So I need a box opener for now. I'm going to go ahead and open up the actual control panel. See what we have in here. Wow, it's a box within a box. Look at that. All right, so let's get this box out. Hello, Quarterdeck, welcome. I heard you were struggling with this stand. I realize you guys are looking at my backside there. Simple unboxing there. What do we have in here? So, filler. We've got, I assume, our cables and such. So here we have our manual. Come closer to the camera. So here we have our manual. We've got a couple of USB cables, a monitor, or no, that's a USB. All right. Different kind of USB, I guess. A few other cables. And we got gates for you know, if you want to swap out your gauge, this looks like a battery. Oh, it's a plug, so it's plug in USB. So that looks pretty, you know, I'm assuming everything is documented in the manual that I'll need. This thing's kind of chunky. It's heavy. Yeah, my whole center section here has no power yet, you know, because I moved everything around to make room for both the 4KP that's coming and this. So here we have the Arcade2TV-XR. We've got our two holes here, which I've seen some people use to put the remotes or the hand controllers for the MetaQuest. Stick them right in there. Those are where the spinner modifications will go when those actually come. Player 1, Player 2 start. They got 8 buttons and a joystick on either side and a trackball, which is Glenn's trackball, I believe. Well, pretty good. I'll set that over here for now. And there are side buttons on it too, I noticed. Nice box though. Gotta give me credit. Just to let you guys know, this is not the first X-Arcade product or XGaming product I've owned. It's not the first X-Arcade. I had a tank stick. I don't know if you guys remember, but this company's been around for quite a while. This company's been around. My memories of owning an X-Arcade tank stick was probably early to mid 90s. That's when I bought one. It was a serial-based controller, not because back then USB wasn't even a thing. So their first generation or earlier generation controllers were serial-based, and I remember having that. I don't remember quite what happened to it. I'm pretty sure I threw it away. Don't know why I did that, but it was pretty ancient. All right. Now let's get the stand box open. This will probably be the hardest part of the entire thing right here. And like I said, there is damage on the box right here. Really, I mean, you'll see it. So there's quite a bit of damage. Doesn't look like it affected the internal components, although I do see the plastic a little dinged up. So we'll see. Lots of pieces. Here's the manual and then the parts. We'll see how fast it takes me to get through this. Pretty simple hardware package, it looks like. knobs for, I assume, adjusting things a little bit. Pretty excited about this. I've been wanting one. There's been a lot of things that I've wanted to buy, and so circumstances being what they are right now, I was able to actually go on a shopping spree earlier in the week. So I got what I have been waiting to get. So and no, I did not get a PC for the 4KP yet. I'm still thinking about what I'm going to get. I definitely want to get a PC that will run Football FX and all, DPX and all that stuff. Here's the assembly manual. I don't like the lighting in this arcade, the house lights. I need to swap out the lights for some brighter lights. I have LED multicolor lights in now, and it just doesn't light the room very well. But it looks like the parts are numbered. This is number 3. That's good. Everything individually wrapped. Number 7. Number 6. More smaller pieces. I'm going to use this with a Raspberry Pi box that I got off Facebook. So it's one of those builds. It's a retro Pi build, and you might have seen it on some of my prior streams when I had this TV up over here. I had that box connected to it. I'm going to see if I can get this thing working with that. These are both numbers, number 13. Here is the glass piece. Careful with this. And you can faintly see XRK etched into the glass there. I do have a couple of things for the 4KP coming today. The SSF kit is coming, and the control panel. And one thing I thought of while I was working out this morning, I do need to get artwork because it's a Peanuts 4KP. My gal loves Snoopy. I'm a big fan of Snoopy. Read it when I was a kid. I had a big, thick book of Snoopy cartoons. And so Snoopy was the artwork that spoke to me, so that's the one I got. And I thought this morning while I was working out, I'm like, the control panel needs artwork. Yeah, Buy Stuff Arcades does that artwork because I had them do it for my Metallica at Games HD pinball. And well, I gotta see if they have a Peanuts control panel artwork, and sure enough, they did. So I ordered that this morning. So what I'm going to do when the 4KP comes in, and well, I'll probably live stream that as well. If it all gets here tomorrow, I'll probably make that my Sunday show. Bring you guys along for the ride. Those of you that want to be here. But half of the trouble is just unboxing everything, just like an arcade one up, right? So okay, they're getting the parts out of the plastic. I can do a wider shot on that camera so you guys can see more of what I'm doing. There. A little better. Hockey Town, it should be coming with the topper. The only thing it didn't come with was the SSF kit. I would have gotten the SSF kit installed for me, but they did not have the that version available for purchase, so I had to buy them separately. So that's what I did. I'm a tinkerer, so I'll probably appreciate putting that in myself. Hi, Taylor. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I got this for the pinball, the virtual pinball, really. And among other things, I've been wanting to try VR for a long time. My only concern are my eyes. I don't know how well my eyes are going to see everything. So that's why I'll probably get these things set up offline on my own just to get going and get myself orientated and get the thing calibrated to my eyes. And I'll try wearing it with these glasses on to see if that'll work. Nothing like a flat pack thing. Gal is at work today. I have today off. And this needs to be the last piece to unbox. Now we commence. You guys are probably wondering to yourselves, what the heck happened to the 1/6 scale stuff? It's here. It's outside the arcade. I had to sacrifice those. I got to figure out what to do with those. They're not going to be on a nice display table, so I might mount shelves in the arcade just to put them on display. But they're still here. It's not set up. Let's get these. Be kind of nice if you could, if there would be artwork that you could skin the control panel with. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't know how easy that would be, because you would have to take it apart to get the buttons off. And all right. It's recommended that 2 people assemble it together. Do not tighten screws until instructed to do so. Here's your lawyer warning. All right. Assemble side tubes. Insert part 4 into part 11. This will be part 4. Insert. So I get the parts out. I should do that. Just get it all out. I did use a referral code to buy this. I believe I used Gamer Fridge's code. He did say on the stream the other night, the Arcades Anonymous stream, that he knew that many people had bought these. So I don't know how referral codes work. I don't know if they tell you. Oh, they even put these in step order. Pretty cool. So this would be step 1. Step 2, 3, and 5. Just so you know, I did not go into great debt for this stuff I bought. I was able to save up a lot of cash in a short amount of time. I don't want you folks to worry, because you guys know what I went through last year, right? What a turnaround for this arcade. I mean, I had to sell everything and pay off some bills because I didn't want to go into debt, heavy debt back then. So I fought hard last year, you know, for 12 months when everybody was buying the 4KP and MetaQuest 3s. I'm like, I really want that. So good things come to those who wait. I've waited long enough. It's time to start having some fun, eh? And that's step 4. I'm going to set that right next to. That seems to be too many steps here. These are the tools that we're going to be using for this process. Interesting little tool there. Combination Phillips and wrench. Very interesting. Step 7. Alright, so I got all my parts out. Alright, so it wants me to insert part 4 into part 11. This is going to be 11. Only goes one way, eh? I'm just making sure I'm assembling these together properly. Alright. So that looks to be how that goes. And for step 1. Just time myself so I don't. So officially, we're not counting unboxing. We're going to start here at 9:30. And it says to not tighten everything just yet, so I'll just soft tighten it. We'll shore everything up during the final build. All right, so that's done. All right. Leave them slightly loose. Do not tighten them yet. That's what it says in the documentation. Well, people hate it at work when I say, what does the documentation say? They absolutely hate it. Don't come to me asking me a question if you haven't done the research yourself. Okay? So part 7 and part 10. Oh, wait a minute. I'm skipping ahead. Part 6 and part 9. 4 into 11. That's what we just did. And 6 into 9. 9. This is 6. Got it. All right. And 2 more of the number 1s too. Got my scribbles. Okay, we're just going to do this. I'm wearing red today, as I do every Friday. I wear the same thing every Friday. It's Red Friday. And for those of you who don't know, it's to honor and remember those. Think about those that are currently deployed. Red stands for remember everyone deployed. So all my brothers and sisters out there right now in the Mediterranean, in Europe, anywhere overseas really, thinking about you guys today, and I appreciate you. As I know everybody appreciated what I did too. And, so every Friday, I to help me think about them, and I always wear red. All right. Insert part 7 into part 10. Again, I don't see the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I did not bring my camera. I could go get it. Let's go upstairs. So, talking about the arcade shuffle a little bit. So I wanted to open up this area. I wanted a corner for this setup, and so just made the logical choice. I just moved 2 arcade 1-ups into it. I thought, no, I'll move it to the center. And then I got to thinking about the other side of the arcade over there, where I had that 3-way setup there. I had Galaga, I had Golden Tee, and I had NBA Jam. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to build out the middle, and then we'll figure out what to do with the side at a later date. Could put my because the pinballs are going to come out like 43 inches, and I don't want to butt up the build-a-cades like right next to pinballs. I want people to have room to play pinball. So that might be a part of the video, and I'll let you guys figure out what I can do with that side of the room. Right now I have my Pong hub table and my Defender Quarterdeck just sitting over there temporarily. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. All right, step 1. Looks like it's done. Step 2, assemble base. Free up some room here. 1, 2, and 3. Simple enough. Two leftover screws here in step 1. So that's how it goes. We'll face it up. Insert parts was shown here and secured 4 pieces of hex screws. Those are screws slightly loose. Yes. This is weird because you gotta kind of drop the screw in there. And of course I dropped it in there. And I heard like Stock Shock mention this. You gotta have a pair of needle nose pliers around. So this must be what they're talking about, dropping the screw in there. There it is. Gotcha. How easy to stand this up. Give it again. Probably easier to drop it in almost. There we go. Leave it loose. Same thing, we'll drop it in with the nose. Probably should have my little lamp. Leaving them loose. And do the same thing on this side. Pretty crappy day weather-wise here in Wisconsin. Storms have been moving in. I think round one is done. We're going to have a second round later on tonight, I think. I've heard the weatherman mention. Okay, last screw to the base. It smells so much better. Pliers. Just pop it in there. It's like doing operation, right? That's the thing I have to compare it to, is playing operation. You gotta drop it in there just right. Go. We're caught. That's good. Okay, leaving it loose. And there's our base. Let me get a drink. Check the chat. Hey, Ted Adam Green. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, man, I'm sorry to know, Kev, that you had a 20% off code. I would have used it. Yeah, custom skin would be nice. It's something I would definitely look in. What would I get? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I usually say. And then my girlfriend comes and laughs at me. Hey, Chaotic, good to see you, man. Hey, I got 4KP coming hopefully tomorrow, and parts of it will be here today. But I got around the corner here. I showed it at the beginning of the stream. I made a Quest 3, so gonna be good to go here soon. Those are the two big things I really wanted to get. So and the Arcade2TV-XR. All right, let's back to it. All right, assemble center frame. Okay. So obviously we got our 213 plates here. They're facing inwards. And we have our X Arcade. Orient this right because the screws are like on certain sides. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it right. And parts 13 and part 8 using 17 screws. Seems pretty straightforward, simple enough. I'm just hand typing these for now. I can get all the way down. So I'm timing myself. I started this at 9:30, so. All right. Assemble rack. Position the center frame from step 3 with the XR logo facing towards user and the side plate on the floor as shown. Insert the 4 and 11 tube into the side plate front slot of the center frame. So which piece is it? 9 and 11. I'm just looking at the diagram. Not much room to work here. Yeah. All right, so. Position them side by side. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. The light bulb went off in my brain. Right there. And what screws am I using? Got it. Love it when the brain goes off. The lighting in here is very poor, so I've got to get my headlamp out for better visual. Yeah, I know, what is that, Zenny or Zenny Optical? Hockeytown, I know that they do, and I do have a prescription that I can use, so I might just go that route. Speaking of Eureka, that's one of my favorite all-time shows. You guys ever watch Eureka? That's an awesome show. I'm doing a rewatch of it right now. And I started watching it because one of my favorite, because I'm a big Battlestar Galactica fan, and that would probably be my first pinball table purchase for the 4KP. And that's right, the sale started today, isn't it? I'm going to have to go out there and look at the packs and buy a bunch. That's going to be like Universal packs, going to be like top of the list. All right, so I've got insert the 411 to the side plate and 692 in the side plate. Got it. Align all screw holes at the front holes and insert two M8 150 hex screws. Am I on step 4? That's these guys. Oh, okay. So which direction they want me to go? They want to go from the outside. I think if I had to bet money, this is probably the part that frustrated Connor. I heard he got frustrated doing this build. And I can see why. Because you got to get the holes all lined up just right. There we go. And I'm through on both sides. And then the nylon nuts. Oh, pretty good. Awkward as hell. Alright, so we're going to leave it loose. Just get it locked a little bit. And we're going to do the reverse. This would be 10 and I think I forgot. Oh, that's where the 2 extra screws came from. I forgot to put together 5 into part 12. Yes, sir. I forgot to do that. That's where these 2 extra screws were. But I caught it. We're okay. Okay, anytime you got extra screws, it's time for concealment. I vacuumed down here when I was doing the arcade shuffle, and I think I picked up like 5 screws. Maybe it says I have a screw loose. You're probably right, because I probably do. All right, now here's one my spatial orientation has to come into play. My skills. Gotta get this right. Only go one way, really, because this over. Get the base out of the way. Dan here got that one perfect. All right, so I guess that's what happens here. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. There we go. There. Easy. Now, super easy. So 2 bolts. All right, I'm going to tighten up a little bit. Move it loose a little. Just want to get the lock in place. Guys, while you're here, I have a question about the MetaQuest 3. What do you do in terms of your MetaQuest account? Do you use your personal Facebook page or Facebook account? Do you just use a non-social media account? I'd like to use QD Arcade, but I don't know. Well, I'm curious to know, those of you that have the MetaQuest 3, what have you done? What account did you go with? Did you create a new one to go with it? Or did you just use your personal Facebook account? Let me know in the chat, because I do value that answer, because I'm not quite, I don't know what direction I'm going to go in. So let me know. Much appreciated any answer to that question. All right. So we did step 4. Step 5, attach the base to the rack. All right. So we're going to flip this. And getting our spatial orientation correct. The holes are up here. So this is the back. All right. These 4 pieces of 17 screws, so that would be these 4 step 5 screws. Okay. And again, we've got the, and it's backwards. Yep. Spatial orientation skills are good. This is going to be difficult. I think this is why they wanted you to do 2 people. So I think the easiest thing to do here, my buy stuff, just charged my credit card for the Peanuts control panel artwork. Easiest thing here is just drop the screw in into the hole. And hope that you get it in the hole, which I didn't. Close. This is tricky. I will say this is the trickiest part of the build. Sucker in there. Got it. All right. Make sure I'm doing this right. I do go in the hole, right? Because there's another screw over here. But that doesn't fit in there. These are kind of too big to get in the hole. Oh, got it. All right. Just like it was going to drop. No. This side. Ah, perfect. Oh, are you serious? Well, if nothing, I'm providing a little comic relief on this dreary Friday. Ah, I'm gonna get this. Just want to make sure you guys are trying to tell me something. Okay. Thanks, Chaotic. Good advice. I was kind of leaning towards going with my personal one just for ease. Stock Chalk, you set up a different one. Yeah, I know you can do it without the Facebook page, although I've seen videos out there on YouTube about guys saying it's better to go the Facebook route. I don't know why. Didn't really go into great deal. He just all he said in his video, this particular individual said, just trust me, it's better to go with the Facebook account. I don't know why that is. Hey, Stock Chalk, it's really good to see you, man. Yeah. All right. I'm an old fart. My back is like screaming. Seriously? This is like the hardest part. I lost the other screen too. That one fell out. Got this one. I have smaller pliers I could use. Son of a bitch. Get in there, you son of a bitch. Well, I tell you one thing, XRK didn't really, they didn't plan on people live streaming these builds, right? People get to this part and start cussing. Y'all gonna let out the biggest cheer when I finally get one of these screws in. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Screw them two at a time. All right, it's loose. It's in there. One down. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to be doing this. The bottom too. Let's see if we can get this one. Son of a bitch. It doesn't even fall all the way to the bottom either. Well, now I gotta take that one off just so I can get the screw back. That one fell, of course, too. Don't know where the screw went. Oh, it fell. You know what? Screw it. Go for it. I'm going to get what I'm doing now is just getting all four in place. And hope for the best that they all stay in the holes. Carefully put. Yes. All right. Third one's in. I'm tired. Now let's see if we can get the fourth one in, and then we'll see if we can just get this thing. Oh, that was in. All right, all 4 screws are pre-fed. Be very careful. I knew I'd kind of sort this out in my head. Oh man. You gotta be shitting me. Fuck! Son of a bitch. So close. It's too easier this time. This is kind of the dumbest way to do this, I would think. I'm an expert in manufacturing. All right. Let's try this again. Being careful not. Don't. Ah! Well, I thought this would be an easy live stream. I surely did. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to go get batteries for this stupid thing. For this light. I'm really having a hard time seeing. Where did that one go? Seriously? Get in there. Get in there, damn it. Soon the hoodie's gonna come off. I'm getting hot. All right. What's the point? Mm-hmm. 3 of 4. Definitely the hardest part of this whole build. No. All right, here we go again. Yeah! I'm gonna get this. Real quick. Yes, I know buy stuff. You charged my credit card. I think part of the problem here is I don't have thin enough needle nose pliers. I need I'm about ready to check this and just do the hardware tool. It's the right tool, right? And we'll get this eventually. All right. What is this, like 10th attempt now? Should we do the bottom first? Maybe we gotta try something different. Give them like 1 or 2 turns starting. All right, 2 are in. No, you're not going anywhere. I'm not be defeated. Turn it a few times. All right, 3 are in. Oh no, you're not dropping back in. Except in that hole. Son of a bitch! We finally did it. Holy crap on a cracker, man. That was fucking hard. Excuse my language, folks, but I think I'm entitled to be able to cuss. It's my stream. And if one of you wise guys out there says, oh, by the way, it's on backwards, fuck it. It's staying this way. I do have a sailor mouth when the spirit moves me. That's for sure. Whew. It was difficult. I don't cuss much, but when I get riled up, it happens. All right. Whew. Holy cow. I got to stand up for a minute. Check the chat. See who's laughing, who's not. Appreciate that, Stock Chat. Well, we learn by doing, right? It's rough on the knees. That's why I don't do builds on the floor. Normally, I just do them on a table. All right, what's next? Tighten all screws. So let's stand it up, eh? Make sure my camera view is okay. Oops. Sorry about that. So we're tightening the sides first. Tighten the screws on each side of the pedal base. All right. Base is done. Tighten the 4 screws at the front of the pedestal. Oh, by the way, I guess I should state for the stream that I paid for this. I was not sent. Probably should have said that at the outset, but I was not paid for this. It's a good thing too. I don't think X Arcade wants to use my video as a demo in their marketing. With all the F-bombs and shits. Tighten all 8 screws on the 4 side tubes. Got it. Okay. Anybody happen to catch a brief glimpse of the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer? That was apparently at some show overseas. I saw that this morning on Facebook before Lucasfilm had it taken down. Looks, it looks alright. I mean, it's a bit too happy with Star Wars. Tighten the 4 screws on each side of the pedestal base. I did that already. So the pages went backwards. I did all 8 screws there. And then, of course, now we have to go back and tighten. It's a heavy sucker, though. I'll give him that. I think there's only this one. All right. I'm getting kind of hungry. All right. And we got to install wheels and leveling feet. All right. Wheels go on the front here. Just going to go in all the way on these. Okay. Step 7 screws. These would be the wheel screws. Oh, I put it on backwards. Son of a gun, I'm not taking that sucker off. To me, the wheels would be better in the back anyway. The manual says to put them in the front. I'm not doing that. How did I get backwards? Good enough. It'll work on the back too, I would think. All right, let's get this thing completed then. Oh, that is the front. I had it upside down. All right. Step 8. I did it again with my stupid fingers. All right, now it's time for the control panel. Compress the spring grip at the back of the control unit to retract the locking box. Got it. Line the red hand, join with the slots on the pedestal and slide it in. Press the spring grip at the back of the control unit. Oh, got it. Okay. Align the rectangular sliders. This often put on the sliding unit place, ensuring it's locked. There we go. Got it. Looks level to me. It's kind of nice. Got a good height to it, so you can actually play up here if you want. Kind of like that. Release the handle to secure the locking blocks. Install metal fasteners and silicone cover as shown. Okay. Makes sense to me. All right, step 8. That's it. It's together now, eh? It's assembled. Ooh-wee. Now what? Oh, I got this X Arcade box here. Got another manual. Setting up and maximizing. Product overview. Assembly instructions. We'll do that. Install the pedestal's metal fasteners between the two aluminum brackets on the side of the pedestal. And maybe use the key wrench. Oh, it's just to bring that water on. So loosen the screws, adjust to the desired height, secure the height. Tighten it. I don't think I need to tighten these really. You know, I could. Connect the LED lighting cable. Take out the LED cable. Against this. Do not throw out that manual. Okay, gotcha. Prince Vinny, this cost me $3.99, and I had a 10% off coupon code, so it was like it's $3.70 something, I think. Oh, my eyes are terrible. I can't focus. I don't like it. It's just a snap in. Wired game controller use. Connect the USB. Wired game controller use. I'm not going to be using wireless controllers. All right. Okay. First, let me locate my Pi. I don't know what I did with it. And, took everything down. Actually, got my Raspberry Pi here. So I got a hard drive, external hard drive. I got my Raspberry Pi. And my HDMI cable here. So let's get this section going here. HDMI cable. JAMA board and control panel that I from a old arcade that I had gotten from Big West Gaming Classic. Hard threw away the cabinet because it was just a piece of crap. Well, I could have this part down. All right, the USB-C cable. Now this Pi should recognize this controller. And we have the X Arcade light. Let's fire the sucker up and see what happens. Okay. I'm glad I allocated this corner because this is kind of taking up some space. Move this over a little bit. Let's center it up. Okay. What's it going to be? Oh, one of the remotes. Does not come with games. Well, it comes with, yeah. But I have not hooked up my MetaQuest yet, so we're going to try it just standalone here with my Raspberry Pi. See what happens. So this is my Raspberry Pi that I purchased a long time ago with tons of games. It's just running, RetroPie emulation station with an external hard drive. Sorry for the camera Takes a while for this thing to boot up. There's a section in here for emulation station. station says no gamepad detected. Hold a button on your device to configure it. Now I gotta map the button. Oh shit. So standard Xbox controller. Alright, that music's gonna get on my nerves. Alright. I'm just looking at the mapping. Keyboard mode. So there's no D-pad on here. I didn't want to do that. So this is obviously a part I'm going to have to figure out. Maybe I screwed it up. Probably would, yeah. Probably would. Don't mind me, folks. I'm just trying to get a handle on button configuration. We need to abort this and try it again. It's probably going to hurt. Yep. I'm just trying to interpret their mappings here. X, Y, W, E, G. I need to select. So it's keyboard mode clearly. I'm going to go with Xbox. It says Xbox connected. It must be connected. Default key mapping, keyboard mode. So we're going to skip the D-pad. Oh. It says to press and hold the button to skip past it. I'll get this figured out. I've done this before with regular controllers. Remapped them. This is just a controller. Remapping keyboard. Select an input key in section 1 for remapping. Not what I wanted to do. I may have to find a YouTube video on configuring this for RetroPie. There's nothing clear in the documentation for it. See, I forget completely how to navigate this. Keyboard should work right away in MAME without needing to remap once you have verified that the XR is working with the PC properly. We're not connected to the PC. Let's see the default key up there. Why isn't it moving? You press and hold any button to like get it to move down to the next one, right? Without setting it. That's what my understanding is. What am I doing wrong here, guys? D-pad up. I don't want to set D-pad up, so I'm just like pressing anything. Let's see. There's got to be a way to do this. I know, I'm probably choosing. All right, we're going to go to the web. Let's go to the web and let's Arcade2TV-XR. Emulation station. Really? Nobody's set this up with a RetroPie? Just hold, if you run, just hold down a button to skip each unused button. You know, it is not detecting a gamepad. Hold any button to skip. All right, Glenn found one. Let's see. So we'll search in YouTube for Arcade2TV-XR Pi. So there is a video, Wagner's Tech Talk, actually. All right. Let's pop this out and we'll do a... Can you all hear that audio? Let me know. Let me know if the audio is coming through. All right. I never play videos on the live stream. Audio. How about now? I'm just skipping around here. Son of a bitch. I think the last Windows update screwed up my audio settings. Remember, I'm not a YouTuber. I only play one on TV. Wow, this thing has a sound bar. All right, so pressing and holding. Pressing and holding the P1 mode for 5 seconds. Yeah, he's good at written instructions. Let's see if he's got a link in here. No. All right, I'm jumping. Holy shit. Did that just boot? I think it recognized the controller now. I just restarted. Let's see. Because I shifted the game mode using the buttons on the control panel and now the Pi booted straight in. Oh my God, look at this, guys. Let me go back to the other screen. Stop sharing. So what I did was I did what Wagner said to do was press and hold the P1 turbo button, then press and hold the P1 mode button for 5 seconds, and that puts it into, I want to say keyboard mode, and it reboots. And then I rebooted the Pi, and then it went straight into the menu here. So now look, I'm able to navigate now with the, let's give it a test. I don't know how the buttons are mapped though. I'll have to, that's the generic mapping. Let's see what the generic mapping says. Default key mapping, no, that's not right. He does, Wagner does go into the way he mapped it. Well, let's see. Seems to be working now. I just got to figure out the button mapping. Let's coin in. So the left flipper button is the coin in. Okay, the middle button here is fire. So the middle button that's supposed to be configured for A. Gotta get used to it. I'll probably remap these. Yeah, I'm not used to the button configuration. I got remap these. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get back to the menu. So to get back, I press the back button and the start button. I got to figure out this button mapping stuff though. Yeah. So we're in keyboard mode. And the combination of keys there. One of my packages is here for the pinball. Well, I'm not going to make you guys sit here while I figure this out. I'm trying to remember what I did on the controller, because this thing came with a controller this time. It's just an Xbox standard controller. I believe it was back and start that I pressed. Just got to figure out. So if this is truly an Xbox configuration. Ah. That's credit for the there it is. All right, so player one start, and the flipper buttons are the back buttons. We figured that out all with a little bit of help. So it's using an Xbox 360 scheme. I need to be mindful of that. So A, B, do that. Move that page down. That's the back of the menu. All right. Yeah, it just takes time to figure the button mapping out. I got the hang of it now. I'm not going to play full games here. I'm just testing stuff out. Ah! I'm stupid. Let's see, what else is there? I used to have a favorites menu, and then somehow my favorites menu got blown away. Oh, you know what? Let's see if the trackball works. Let's see. trackball work? Alright, so trackball works. Let's see, what else did we interesting. Now, will I use the Player 2 joystick? Nope. Nope. So you're not using the dual joystick for iChannel. Yeah, that's a shame. I'm sure it's just a matter of do that. Since this isn't a twin stick configuration, I gotta believe that Robotron's not gonna work very well either. So it is twin sticking here. Really? I just ran into a wall. And I ran into a robot. Alright, so the twin stick works on hits, but not Karate Snap. So I'll have to figure out what happens to Karate Snap. My plan for this pie were to put it in an actual cabinet. That's good. So Robotron worked. That's good. What can I think of that might also be a twin stick? This doesn't have any menus. It doesn't have like a twin stick menu. No. All my favorites went away. That's a pretty good question. Twin stick. Smash TV. No, not Joust isn't twin stick. I don't have the
bingo! Let's go!
no. I thought Smash TV was a twin stick game. I guess not.
Seconds.
Gotta figure out how the buttons work in that. Yeah, I know, Kev. I can set it up. It's. I gotta carve out some time to do that. Black Widow was a twin stick. I'm looking for the games that I recognize. No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't stop the timer on the build. Had to have been at least an hour and a half. It took me to put this thing together. Ah, still not used to the buttons. Oh, I know a game I want to test too. One of my favorite games of all time, Bank Panic. Plays perfectly on the ALU. I can't wait to get going with VR, so I can get into the games that this thing works with. So. All right, so Black Widow works with a twin stick. I've played this game forever. High score, yeah. Food Fight's another twin sticker, I think. Could be wrong about that. Ooh, graphics on here messed up, it looks like. Nope, not a twin stick. Can't even. No, I can't. The right stick doesn't throw. I suck at this game. Oh. All right, Bang Panic. Let's go back. So my problem with getting the keyboard mapping going is the fact I had the thing, the Arcade2TV-XR in the wrong mode, so I had to just set it. So what button configuration am I going to have here? 3 middle buttons, maybe? One of my favorite games, this game. No. No. See the button. All right, so the joystick does move. That's good. But the button, I don't like the button configuration. So it's using the two buttons here in the middle row and then the top button for the left fire. It's wrong. Oh! Later rounds, I would not have made it. All right, if there's any other games that you guys want me to demo just to see how it works on the controller, let me know. So send off for my free game stock check. Yeah, I should do that. Let's check my email. I know I got an email from Matt Games. Probably like 2 boxes are up on my porch right now for Matt Games. So I gotta go get those. Okay, well, I've messed around enough. I'm not going to spend all day doing this. So it's built. Yay, go me. I'm getting hungry, so I think I'm going to go eat. There we go. Back to the camera view. 3 people are left. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I still got to rewire the room. The center row there has no power yet. So much to do. I have a 4-day weekend, so I got plenty of time. But I'm glad I got the Arcade2TV-XR up and running. A little bit of frustration there, as you all saw. Getting a little bit of frustration getting the controller working with the Pi that I have. But once I got that done, smooth sailing. I do have to probably remap some games, but you know that's pretty easy to do. So I'll spend some time doing it and get the games where I want it to be. I'll probably start with Karate Champ, getting Karate Champ back into a twin stick. So next steps, getting the VR going. I have around the corner there, I have my MetaQuest 3 that I got to get installed. So we'll get that going and go from there. Guys, I think I appreciate you hanging out on the live stream. I did want to get this built today, and I accomplished that goal. So it's up and running. I've got an idea of the space that it uses. So I love it. It's beautiful. I'm a fan of XArcade. Like I said, I'm a previous owner of XArcade products. I love what they do. I love their controls. So, yeah. So I'm happy. I'm a happy camper and a happy purchaser of this product. Now to get it going with the MetaQuest. So guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I might do some more live streams this weekend. Definitely a show on Sunday. So definitely a show on Sunday. I don't know if I'll do something tomorrow. We'll see. The pinball is supposed to be coming tomorrow. So even if it does come, stock shock. Does he even still have it built yet, or did he finally get there? So I don't know if I'll live stream tomorrow. Saturdays are usually my gal and I's day. We hang out together. We go do stuff. We have fun. And since she works Sundays, Sunday's my day. So that's why I do a show on Sundays. And so pinball build will probably happen on Sunday. And that might be a long one because I won't be doing the control panel install because I'm going to wait for the Peanuts graphics from Buy Stuff Arcade for that before I put that in. But I am going to put the SSF kit in and get the thing built. And that's a one-man operation. So I've done it before. I built this HD over here by myself. So we'll see. Have a great rest of your Friday. If you're religious and you're going to the Good Friday services tonight, I hope you have a good spiritual journey. I used to love going to Good Friday services. I used to be a practicing Lutheran, not anymore, but in generality, I'm a Lutheran, and I just don't go to church anymore. So I used to love to go to their Good Friday services. So if you're going tonight, I don't want to say have a good time, but enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, enjoy your Easter as well, your Easter morning. And we'll do an Easter stream because we're going to be doing stuff. I have a lot of other stuff going too. I have a lot of mods coming. So not only did I buy the pinball and the X Arcade, I bought a monitor replacement for the Centipede over there. I bought some more riser front panels. I got JC over at Tulsa Arcades to customize a front panel for Dig Dug because he doesn't have one on the store. So he's going to send me one of those. So a lot of mods coming. So I'm going to be busy with you guys for a week. I do have a couple of Sanwas that I just received that I'll be replacing in the Pac-Man behind me and the Galaga. So got those mods coming. So we're going to have fun. Granted, I have a busy May being in Indianapolis 3 times, but going to be busy hopefully into the summer. So have a great day, folks, and a great weekend. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you Sunday for the regular show. So take care. And remember, I got next. I really got to get an outro.